Alright, so this video is for IXL EE.4, multiplying radical expressions. So in this one, we're going to have two radicals. We're going to be multiplying them together. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this really easy one here. We've got the square root of 2 times the square root of 5. So what you want to do with these is, when you have square roots, multiplying, what you can do is combine them into one radical. So you're going to put all the numbers and the letters that you get under one radical. Then you're going to do what we did before. You're going to look for pairs of numbers. In this one, I don't have any pairs. I've got 1, 2, and 1, 5. So all I have to do is do 2 times 5, which is 10. And that's going to be the final answer. Sometimes they're going to be written like this. When they're written this way, I'm going to show you the long way, and then I'll tell you what the shortcut is afterwards. So once you know the long way, you'll understand how to do the shortcut. So when you have something with an exponent of 2, that just means you have 2 of that thing. So technically what I have is here is the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. I've just got 2 of the same thing, right? So now it's kind of like this one we did over here. So we're going to combine them. We'll put 2 3's in here. Since that makes a pair, whenever you have a pair of things, you can take them out of the radical and have one of those things. So I'm going to have just a 3 right here. That's the answer. So your shortcut, if it's ever written like this, whatever's inside this radical here, that's just going to be the answer. Alright, so for this other one here, well, we got some bigger numbers. When you have numbers that you can do a factor tree for, like 21, you need to do your factor tree first. So I've got 7 times 3. So 21 is 7 times 3, and then we've got our 7 here. So when you make your second one, you want to list all the factors. So 7, 7, and 3. I like to make sure I put my numbers, group the ones that are the same together, so it's easier to look for your pairs. So here I got a pair of 7s. So when I do my final answer, I'll have a 7 on the outside because I had one pair of 7, and a 3 on the inside because that was left over, and that's going to be the answer. Alright, so when you're doing these, if you've got numbers like 2 and 5 that are as small as they can already be, just make your list and do that. If you got bigger numbers, do your factor trees first, and then make your list with all the numbers together in that list. Alright, so this one here, we've got some letters involved as well. So we're going to start there. So we're going to start with 42. 42 is a bigger number. That has a factor tree. 42 is 6 times 7. And 6 is 2 times 3. Alright, so I'm going to make my list in my radical. I've got 2, 3, 7, and 7. And I'm going to do my letters. So I've got some X's and some Y's. I've got 3 X's here. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more X from here. And then 4 Y's. Okay. So look for pairs. I've got 7, X, X, Y, and Y's. Okay. So for our final answer, remember each pair gets one thing on the outside. So 1 7. 2 X's, 2 Y's. And leftovers, 2 times 3 is 6. So the final answer is 7x squared y squared, square root of 6.